my gut on this. When they walk into that meeting, to call that meeting, there wasn't anybody that thought that they were going to walk out of that meeting being out of the school business. It was somewhat of a spur of the moment that this happened, and on a 5-4 vote, Memphis voted to go out of the school system, out of the school business. There are 105,000 students. 105,000 students in the Memphis City School System. Folks, that's larger than all but 12 of our counties in the state of Tennessee. 105,000 students been absorbed into a system that has 40,000 students, 2.5 times bigger. So what's the plan? How do we get from here to there? How do you elect the school board? What all that happens? That's all I ever wanted, to make sure that we have a plan moving forward. I was actually shocked by the reaction that came from that when Rick Locker's story got posted online about 2 hours after that, and I had 4 Memphis television stations, about 4 or 5 radio stations calling me and saying, what are you talking about here? I thought this surely had been talked about in the Memphis area, that we need a plan. And that's what's happening right now. The reason Speaker Hartwell could not be here, we're debating a bill that's already passed the Senate, by the way. We passed it Monday night, that will set a mechanism in place that will have a transition time. That the fall, this is 2011, fall of 2013, when the school systems, if the people vote on a referendum, early voting starts a week ago yesterday, February the 16th. Early voting starts March the 8th. The voting is over. March the 9th, there either will be a Memphis City School System or there won't be a Memphis City School System. So you can see why time was of the essence. We need a plan. We need to make sure we're headed, where we're headed. The Memphis City School System is by far the largest school system in the state of Tennessee. Memphis City School Systems on per capita gets more money than the state of Tennessee, because I got the reactions, why does someone in Nashville who represents Bluntville, Tennessee, have an interest in what's going on in Memphis? Well, folks, we are required as a state to educate our children. That's in our Constitution. When I was campaigning for governor, one of the lines that I used often was that we have 17 high schools in the state of Tennessee that have been on the failing list, or by our standards, the failing list 5 years or longer. 17. 14 out of those 17 are Memphis City School Systems.